Whoop. Dun, dun, dun.
I am
Refresh on there, and I think we should be good. Hello, hello.
For it.
Tell us if something's not working. I'll double check.
See us.
Over
We're live
here
on
too.
Facebook.
Good. There we are. We're live on Facebook. We're just waiting for YouTube. Is YouTube up?
I don't know. I don't think YouTube. Oh,
yep, we're here.
There's a commercial.
Hello, everybody. We're live. Welcome to another Full Dark live stream. We're going to be talking about some cool stuff that happened recently. You might have heard. I don't know if people have heard what's been happening, but we have some things to update you on. And we also went to a very haunted house that we love. Tell them about it.
That's the real reason we're here. We recently, as you saw, uploaded a couple of new videos from this place right here, White Hill Mansion.
Absolute favorite.
Yeah, we love that place. And as you saw, the place was pretty active again. So not quite like the first time, but there was definitely some highlights. So.
It was different. It was active, but it was different, and I like that about repeating places. So I'm glad we could do that, and we could bring some friends there. We can give it a minute for a few more people to hop in. You can check how many people are there.
We were discussing. I'm frozen.
Are you back?
There's only me in there.
Aw. I'll share this out as well so people know that we're here, and we can make sure
else is in here.
We can make sure that it's getting places.
Oops. Chris Stanton's here.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, what's up?
We're getting our live stream together.
Trying to figure out some stuff. We're using StreamYard for the first time here.
Second time.
Bear with us. Yeah,
Isn't that exciting?
Time, I guess. Yeah.
It's exciting. We'll let more people come in, and then we'll hop into what we're going to talk about, which is the place that Ryan is wearing on his shirt right now. I usually just wear this because I like poltergeist.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm going to just share this out, and then we're going to start talking. Tell them about White Hill.
Oh, there's J&M.
Hey, guys.
J&M is here. Well, White Hill Mansion is located in Fieldsboro, New Jersey. It is extremely old by way of the Americas.
1723, it says on the front.
It's a whole bunch of different families that live there, primarily one big one, but there's been a lot of folks that have owned it and been in and out. It was abandoned for a while, which remarkably no one spray painted inside of it somehow. They did break the fireplaces and take the tile. And
there's a few things that happened.
All the huge, but
it looks good.
What seems to be there is some sort of activity that doesn't have a real explanation at this point.
Right. I mean, you can attribute it to people who live there, people who work there, but it could also be just echoes of whatever is left over that happened in there. I don't know. How would we know? But things happen in there.
Well, as far as what we've experienced, it's a little bit of both. You could perceive it as residual or active and intelligent. So based on the EVPs we've gotten, it seems to be more residual. But there have been things that happen on command. So
if you haven't watched the second episode from there, that's where we throw in the Estes method, and Ryan is a good listener or receiver for that method, I think, because I think this was the first Estes method that we had a direction, or one of the first, I'd say, that we had a direction from or toward when it comes to what came through. And you kept saying certain things repeatedly, which makes me always wonder how those things come around after all those, even over minutes and minutes and minutes, the same things or the same types of things or the same voices. And that led us to where I did my Estes method, which was also weird for a different reason. So that's, I don't know, worth checking that out, I think.
Absolutely.
I enjoy that.
It was a great experience, though. It always is. So we'll be back there again, I'm sure.
And it's worth it. It's worth it for a day tour as well. And I don't think that costs very much. But Friends of White Hill Mansion are the people who take care of this house. And that's the door you go in. You don't use that door. But they are great. They take care of it. They like their haunts. They will tell you up front, and transparently about everything that they've had happen there and what they like about it and how they're saving it and what they're doing. So, you can see progress over time in a haunted house, and I think that's awesome because you don't
Yep.
always see that, you know.
And they
So
have to
that's
jump
nice.
through so many hoops to
Yeah.
do anything to that house.
It's time
It's too
consuming.
bad.
Yeah,
They
I
seem to
know.
be poised and ready to do more, and they have some of the funding needed to do more, but they need the town to sign off and the historical society
It's
to
like a
sign
whole
off,
thing.
and maybe even the state of New Jersey to sign off. Hey, we have Supernatural Lost Adventures.
Hey,
How's it
y'all.
going?
It's nice to have people.
Welcome.
This is fun. There are a few things to go over first. I'm going to talk about these nice things.
Okay.
And this is let me do it really fun here. We got a lovely postcard from a place we very much enjoy. This happens to be the Breakers. Yes, look at this aerial view. Hold it straight, Amy. Look at the size of the house. Look at the size of these. Oh, this was a wonderful weekend, and we're very thankful for your postcard from J&M. Stay here, you might see them later.
Yeah,
All right, gave it away.
We'll bring some friends in to talk
Just
about
said it.
everything that took place there.
So we have a lovely
And
postcard.
Whitehall.
Yeah, and we have multiple weekends of exciting things. And this lovely little card from the Ghoul Guide, because we helped support her Buffalo fundraiser. And I got 2 Polaroids because there's 2 of us. So we each get to pick one. And she takes these Polaroids of these great locations. Courtney Eastman, the Ghoul Guide, at the Ghoul Guide. And these are a wonderful, fun little set of like Wilson Castle. No, that's one over here. Here. Oh boy. I'm really good at live streaming, guys. And oh, what's this one? I think that's also Wilson Castle. I like both of these. And then great stickers, the Ghoul Guide. So you can always follow her and you can support some Buffalo fundraising.
Yep.
For the victims out there. And we got cool things. So that's it's a mail update. Yay, mail. I like mail.
Mail. Yep.
So that was just that.
We've gotten lots of mail.
There's other mail if you want to show off.
Sure.
Her, Gundella.
Well, first of all, the reason that we even have this is because of the What's Up Weirdo podcast.
It originally was John Tenney. He went live on Instagram in 2019 or maybe even the beginning of 2020. And someone asked him about a picture that was on the wall behind him. And he was like, oh, that's Gundella. And she was the first person to.
Much glare. Sorry, guys.
There's light.
Somebody turned the desk directly into the afternoon sun.
I like to look out the window.
Into the sun, apparently.
No, I like to look out the window. So you have an entire vinyl album of spells by her, and she's a Detroit witch. She's based, I believe, in Detroit, and this was someone that John Tenney said was the first person to let him know that being weird is okay, to make him feel comfortable in his weird. So there's different spells on the track spoken through by Gundella, and it's a What's Up Weirdo podcast staple says Jessica Knappich and John Tenney of What's Up Weirdo podcast.
As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. I heard of this on that fantastic podcast, What's Up Weirdo, and it's, I guess it's paranormal. There are people involved in the paranormal speaking.
It's her. It's her. They are. Oh yeah.
What's Up Weirdo?
Yeah.
And they just kind of talk. Their premise is you're listening in on one of our strange conversations, and boy, it's interesting and fun, and I love it. It's great to pass the miles when you're driving to a haunted location or whatever. That's what we do. So yes,
finally have it. We like records and playing records.
When we're feeling down about our weird, we're going to use this to bring ourselves right back up again.
Right, in her voice. I love it. I like the way it sounds. I like the whole thing.
But yeah, track side 1, the entire side is Gundella tells you how to cast a spell, which is pretty cool. Whoops, it's over here. Everything's backwards.
I know, it's really, you can mirror it, but we don't.
You can pick it up on eBay or wherever you'd like, but she's going to sit right there.
And then we have Ghosts of Newport behind me.
Yeah.
That book, because we cannot go through any gift shop without getting the Ghost of Something book. And I know other people can't go through a gift shop without getting postcards now. I didn't even know. But that was the weekend in Newport that I knew nothing. Jon snowed that weekend right over me.
Supernatural Lost Adventures says, like the Whitehall Mansion shirt, I'm planning on investigating it soon. Would be cool if we did a collab.
Right on.
Yeah. That would be cool.
It's a good place to go. Even just a tour is worth it. Or what I like to do. Well, what I would like to start doing more is like a day tour in places that we investigate, and then the overnight, just to have that daytime experience. I wish to this day we'd done that with Trans-Allegheny. I would have liked to see that in the daytime.
Yeah.
Some of the other people on that trip, I believe, did, and they made a smart decision, because then there was, of course, us like, that's nice. Let's take a drone shot and peace out, and we'll see you in an hour. Like, I mean, it's important to have dinner and eat before you investigate, right? Because otherwise, whew, forget it. But yeah, I would, even a day tour before you do an investigation, they're totally worth it. And they're so nice, and they let you film everything, and they give you the time. That's worth everything. Look, it even tells you where the comments are.
Well, should we bring them in?
Should we talk about some more White Hill and like what happened there?
Of course.
Let's give it a good premise. So I had the opportunity to take people there that hadn't been there, and that's Jennifer and Marcel of J&M Exploration. I'm like talking to you guys anyway, but you got to follow them if you don't on all the platforms. YouTube, really like YouTube, and I love it when people haven't been to a place before, and you can just be like, now look at this and look at this, and I love this, and then see how they come out of it. And it's such a photographable building, like the whole thing. A wooden cistern in the attic. And speaking of that cistern in the attic, it's one portion of an attic that's pretty weird. And we really want to ask you guys what you thought and felt about the place. So if you guys want to, you have the link if you want to click on in.
This could go terribly wrong. It could take a minute to
and I will click in to make sure you guys.
This is our first guest on a full dark live stream.
Dun dun dun. Something might happen. We're not sure.
Hey,
Sean, welcome.
All right. Do you have to invite them?
I invited them with the link. So if they click on the link, they should be able to hop in, and then it'll tell me, and then I can change the screen so that we're next to each other.
Maybe if you invite them again.
Okay. I can do that. Isn't it weird to know you're still live, but you can't see the thing?
I can see.
All right.
Sort of. It's got a delay.
That's fine.
We're still here, everybody.
We're still here. What else can we tell you about White Hill Mansion? Tell them about the first time we were there.
Well, the first time we were there is on the YouTube. So
there's that.
You can definitely check that out, and we'd appreciate it if you did, and give it a like and all that fun stuff. But the first time was absolutely lit. Like we just had some tremendous experiences right off the bat. Like as soon as they left us alone in there, we were hearing phantom footsteps. Hey, I think
them. We can hear them too.
We are. We're here.
They're here.
We might get a delay back and forth. That's all. I'm not sure.
All right.
But welcome to the stream. Welcome to us trying to figure out StreamYard for the first time. It's fun. So do you want to?
We are cool.
Are you guys? Let's see. Can everybody hear? You guys want to chat? Want to let us know if you can hear? Hey, nice mug. That's pretty good.
Very nice.
Echo cancellation. Oh, nice mugs both. See, they came really prepared. I knew it. I just knew it. I love it. You're just wearing the thing. I'm in my usual T-shirt that I wear too much, but so. When it comes to White Hill Mansion, which is weird and creepy, and that's the dog. It's not a demon. If you hear growling, it's an animal, a real one. But you guys were in the attic. You guys were in a certain spot in the attic, and something happened. How did it feel? What was it, and how did it feel?
It was weird because I think it was just because I knew you guys were all in front of me. So to get like a touch on my shoulder or my neck.
That's so cool.
Like I didn't expect that ever.
That's creepy.
What you live for though, right?
Yeah.
I mean.
And it was really, it was just right there in an instant. And it's so funny. I turned the other way and then heard just like you running up from the step or stepping up really quick. And I really thought we were all about to be attacked by animals.
Bats in particular.
Mice, sure. That I love that it happened though. And does it feel like it was weird, like just a human hand? Did it have a hand, like finger feeling to it?
It felt like a little lighter. Yeah, a little lighter than a touch, but it felt like a hand touch.
That's so cool. I like that also all of us were just like, oh my goodness, in the moment. And no one was like, oh no, that was this person or it was that person. It was all just like, well, it could have been this or it could have been that. We were just stunned. I love it. I want you guys all, if you haven't seen it, to see it because what in the, of all the things, that's just so.
You'll have to watch both episodes to see it all, though. We cut it right as the point where he got touched. So
try to think.
Enjoy.
That way. It's such a cool house, and I'm glad that that.
Yeah, that was a great idea.
Of all the things that you could get in a place to be touched by something.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
Maybe it was a lady of the night or a former. I don't know.
Somebody might be just trying to get through.
Right? It was like, oh, you're in the doorway.
You're in my way. Excuse me.
Right.
Lady of the night.
Right. That would be the best. What else did you guys experience when you were on your own in the house when we split up?
What did we experience on our own?
Well, definitely it was a creepy vibe for sure. I mean, I loved going in each room. I mean, the basement, was obviously the attic, but what about for you?
Yeah, the basement was my favorite place. I love the basement.
I think the basement gives up a lot of activity. It's weird. It's weirder than you'd like. It looks like a bar, so you're like, "Are we going to get bar-related things?" But you have weird EMF spikes, kind of a touchy, cold feeling down there.
Yep,
that's true. Yeah, the basement makes me think more. It's the basement and the attic. I think for me, it's the basement and the attic. Like the first floor, nah.
I like the second floor.
Well,
that's where I've had the most interesting personal experiences.
Well, yeah.
But first floor doesn't seem to have much going on, that's for sure.
It's just the door. It's just the in and out. No, I like that basement.
Yeah. Let's
Hey, we're gonna try the phone because it keeps.
Are you jumping in and out and lagging?
Yep.
That's fine.
It keeps locked back.
We'll be right back.
All right.
Sounds good.
I'll look for them to jump in again. Hey, Mark. Hey, Phantasma. We got people coming in. Welcome. We're just talking with J&M about how Marcel got touched in a haunted house, and I love it. I live for it. I'm a little jealous.
Hey, Mark.
Because it's not like a creep, like something like that. You'd know.
Yeah, it's like 1 in the morning.
Know.
No, midnight, 12:15 over there.
God. Thank you for being awake. On a Tuesday, it's tomorrow. Oh my God, it's Wednesday. He's in the future.
Yeah, he's in the future.
That's exciting. Oh my, no, listen, I think we go to the past in White Hill. I wish more people could experience it because it's also a super affordable house. Like it's not a ton to rent it. I think it's like the same as what you'd get for Malvern Manor, Villisca.
Yeah.
Same price and same, more room usually because you have 3 full floors and a basement. In the basement, 1/2 is a bar because the guy who was probably making a lot of illegal liquor, there they are.
All right.
Okay, sorry about that.
Hey, look.
That's way better.
That is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my computer is messed up, but whatever. We always use the phone for our live streams anyways because we're idiots. So, we're weird. We're weird.
I like it.
Good.
There's good shirts going on here.
Get your weird on.
I just tried to point to his Breaking Bad shirt to you.
Oh.
There it is. Good stuff. Yeah, so no, the basement. We're talking about the basement, how half of it's a bar. The restaurant guy dug out to make it, a normal sized height to be a public place. But you wouldn't have a need for a bar in a basement unless you wanted to get away with things. Because why would you put it in the basement when you have
exactly
right?
Like I didn't stop to think about that until after. I'm like, why is it down? Why would he do this? Because there was a tunnel there.
Yep.
I know.
Exactly.
I think that was my favorite. I would have just loved to have seen the tunnels.
Every tunnel is filled in all these haunts. They're always like, there was a tunnel, and it's like, it's a wall.
We know you guys are tunnel rats. That's how we met.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
To go into a tunnel with you.
Right the first time we met, like, we're going to follow them. Sure.
That's right. Into the tunnel.
Oh, right. That's worth, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We love our tunnels. So that was pretty mystifying. I wish we could have seen more, but the basement for me.
The basement felt different
Yeah,
to me.
straight.
I don't know why, but
Mhm.
especially when we're around the corner
Yeah.
in that room. What was there? A little freezer there or something? Or
Mhm.
Oh yeah, an old wooden freezer.
yeah, right there. I don't know why. It just felt different.
That's the oldest, or one of the more older. Yeah, that's the oldest portion of the basement, right? Over
Yeah.
that's under the middle of the house.
Yep.
And that's how short the ceiling would be normally in that space. So it encloses on your brain. And those, of course, that was where Jennifer had heard her name through the spirit box. And
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. That's
So-
right.
that's
Yeah.
live on Instagram. You can still watch. That's live on here.
Very clear.
That's fun. And that's not the only time we've caught your name in a haunted place.
That was crazy. That's never happened to me before.
Well, on the DR60 we got what I think was Jennifer and the Shanley. So I think they like you. You should
Ooh.
go with us more. It helps. It
Yeah.
helps.
Somebody asked him, right?
She's crazy,
All right, I might like you a little.
Yeah, he likes me a little.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Jeez. But no, that's always awesome. And I said your name through the spirit or through the Estes method later. So in the basement, yeah, I got to give it to the basement. That one was that and that one corner of the attic were probably our most active areas of that home. And yeah, it was the Field family for several generations. Then it was a restaurant, and then someone else owned the restaurant. And you had to know some weird stuff happened because, hey, Leslie, welcome to our stream. You had to know some weird things happened in that house, and you feel it in it, right? Like you
You
feel
really do.
the
Yeah.
history and the things that could happen. Like it's easy to imagine.
What do you
What could
guys
happen?
think? Residual or intelligent haunting?
Well, I mean,
Maybe a little of both.
maybe a little of both, I would say. Especially, up in the attic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose residual hauntings don't really touch you, do they?
You're right, exactly. And
Exactly.
they were trying to communicate for sure.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
That's so weird.
It just seems like such a mix of both. in there.
Yeah,
I
and
don't-
that feels so deliberate for something to be on the surface of your skin is like
Yeah.
Yeah.
how's that
You
an
could,
accident,
you
know?
could tell the difference too, because you guys have felt it before, where you think, oh, it's probably nothing, a bug,
Right,
or
right,
whatever.
right. Yeah.
But this was different. This was different.
Yeah, for me, I have never seen him like that. I mean, I know I said that on the video, but I've just never seen him where he's sort of like speachless. And
It just
I
startled
wouldn't
me.
say that you were afraid, but you
No,
were
it just startled
definitely
the heck out of me.
not yourself. It was, I've never seen him like that. So that was pretty cool to see him.
So all the places you've been and everything you've experienced, they've never been touched before, like that.
I've been scratched before.
Scratched.
Oh yeah, you said
At
that. Right.
Eastern State
Mhm.
Penitentiary. Yep.
Jeez, I have
What?
never been scratched.
No, I don't even wake up with scratches because I
Yeah.
don't move all night, but like
Yeah.
But I didn't feel that though. That was weird. I didn't feel that till after.
Mhm.
I went, man, my back is like burning or something.
Right.
that's how it's always described. I wait for the day.
Yeah.
I wait for the day something's like Amy like palms me in the face and it's not there. It's great, but have you been touched?
Tamara has. Yes, I believe I've been touched.
Okay. Is Tamara's here? Hello,
I think
Tamara.
I got touched
Welcome.
at Trans-Allegheny on my
Hi,
leg.
Tamara.
The Fellowship of the Bat is here.
Yes.
Pretty much.
And yet no bats in Whitehill. We all lucked out.
Yeah, I
I
know.
know, that's
They're
actually
now on you.
that's what I thought got him. That's
I
why
know.
I like my initial reaction was
Yeah,
to
no, it
laugh
was
because
not
I
that.
was like, that's what I thought. I thought you had gotten attacked by a bat, but no.
Yeah.
You'd be screaming if
Yeah,
a
because
bat
there's nowhere to
came in.
run.
You'd be running
I'd have
through
hit
me.
my head.
Right, exactly. I would have ran right out the door if it was a bat.
Oh, actually, I like to crawl on my belly when bats are.
Oh my God, that was literally the funniest thing I've ever seen. Man, that was so much fun.
That Trans-Allegheny is huge, and that's where bats tried to take us out. We found out, and we didn't even need to what around. We found out. So we learned that Tamara can get through the bats really easy. Chris doesn't give a crap. Tyler's just
So
like,
brave.
She just stood there.
She rocks.
Yeah.
Chris gives a crap. He did a backslide.
this is true. There was a backslide.
It flew
back
right at
into-
his face.
Well, if you
He
do
took
that,
a
you gotta
ride.
get out of there. What are you gonna do? Just take a bat to the face? Like we all like
Man.
ghost hunting, but you don't want to do that.
No.
I mean, they come close to you on a lot of places we've gone, But the one place I really felt like they were gonna hit me was at Waverly when I was in the body shoot, because there's no place, there's no place to go.
No,
It's like you're wrapped around that thing, and they're just flying right by your head.
that place. There's just a ton of them. I don't know. It's worth the risk. I suppose. Is it really worth the risk? After?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's you just know that if you stay still, they find you less. Is the
Right.
If I wouldn't have had the experience at Trans-Allegheny, I wouldn't have made it through Waverly Hills. That's for sure.
That's good. I'm glad you could push past that.
That was like the next weekend,
And that's more startling than a lot of the paranormal stuff that we experience. That's the crazy thing. Like bats startle you because you can see the thing like coming. You hear them sometimes when they're doing the squeak thing.
Not just bats. How about vultures? We ran into a vulture on the
Oh my God, that was scary.
Yeah.
You can find those too.
That's the only time I've seen you like that before. But that was a real noticeable.
Yeah.
They wanted us out.
Yeah, but you can see that.
Right.
So it seems like that's even more like animals are more startling and you get more of a reaction out of an animal coming at you in the dark, especially.
Yeah.
Like paranormal. Oh, thank you, Chris. My goodness.
Right.
Lots
Thank you
of
for the
facts.
super chat.
Aw.
Thank you.
But I think that's what's interesting. Like all our reactions, like to be touched, your reaction was exactly what I would expect it to be. That's an overt thing to have happened to you in, of course, a dark space with your back to the rest of the attic, which I like to do that. That's fun to try to see what your mind will do.
Yeah.
All that, the psychological effect of open space behind you. But as far as like everything else, it was much more calm to take that kind of stuff in because we want to stop and listen so hard.
Right.
You guys
Well, I never thought twice about it sitting there. You guys were all in front of me. Nobody else was in the house but us. So
Yeah.
that's why I didn't expect it.
That's what's so fun. Oh my gosh. Every place that we've gone to has been really good. Like really good. What OSR?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Might have to do another.
We've had some amazing adventures.
Did we ever tell Ryan about the bat that was over his head? Remember it was sitting up on the ceiling?
Did you know about that?
No.
At OSR the first time.
The first time.
Oops.
There was pizza and we were all eating it together. They give you pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza in a prison pizza party. It's fun.
Yeah.
And there was, how they have rafters in that little cafeteria room?
I do.
There was a bat and he was just laying sleeping.
No.
Right above your head.
He wasn't doing
Literally, right above your head on the beam.
So cute.
Gotta tell.
It was like, do we tell him?
Tell him.
Like, no.
And
No. Oh my God.
And you just got a slice and sat down and we all looked
What
at each
the
other
hell?
like, all right.
I've been in so many dark places with you three people, and you didn't tell.
And that was in the
I
full
don't
light.
know if I trust any of you anymore.
Oh.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Hey, I'll go back to OSR any old time. Just let
Right.
us
Yeah.
We liked your company. We didn't want you to leave.
know.
Hey.
Right?
Oh,
That's my story. I'm
Yeah,
sticking to
of
it.
course.
Right.
Yeah.
It was. Oh, we should do that next year and
Yeah.
fellowship that place.
Oh, I
It's
love
always
that
fun.
place.
Yeah.
It's
No
just
doubt.
really gigantic, and you can go for. There's places in there still like to this day. I think I've missed. Like I haven't investigated because it's such a giant, just a giant ass building. Like it's so big, and then you feel pressure. There's only so much time, and you want to run through everything and get whatever you can. So I'm glad. Like White Hill doesn't feel like that because it is so much smaller. And I feel like we covered it as best as we could for all of those hours. That was a long
Yeah,
time.
we did good. I thought we did
Yeah.
good.
Love to get it 2 nights. That would be awesome.
Yeah. I thought the paper towel thing was pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I can't explain that at
Yeah.
all.
Neither can I.
I think that's so much.
Hmm.
Right?
Yep. There's no explanation I can see.
I mean,
None of
so
us could have kicked it out there.
No, you clearly got it when it was behind the door.
yeah,
on the
there's,
video.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's in the middle of the floor.
it's just a roll, like not a full roll, but an almost full roll of paper towels suddenly in the middle of the floor, where it was absolutely not. And you guys trooped around and through this bathroom because it was the home for the tour and back, us set up, taking photos, and there were no toilet paper sitting in the middle of the floor. And suddenly, boom.
When I
And
went,
it didn't roll there either. There's no way it could have rolled there.
I asked them when I went to buy my T-shirt about that. Like, did you guys mess with any paper towels or no?
Oh, you did.
Bathroom? Absolutely not. They said that's not the first thing like that they've had.
I love it. Love to hear
Yeah.
it.
It was a poltergeist type activity, right? Things
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
down.
Usually.
But
Yeah.
there's another example of not residual, you know?
Right.
Yeah, something
So-
just, or maybe just us wanting something to happen in there. It just was like,
What
Yeah.
might that
it's a possibility.
be trying to say to us? I
I
don't know.
Wash your hands. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not even a working bathroom, so it's a little hard to do. But I appreciate the sentiment from the ghosts.
I think it's just I'm here.
Right.
Notice me, I'm here.
Right.
I mean, that's when I heard. I mean, the telephone ring. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, in the basement, right?
Yeah, that was like an
That's right.
old timey ring. It wasn't like one of our cell
Oh,
phones.
yeah.
It was an old timey ring.
And there was an old timey phone in
Right.
the basement.
Right around the corner, and none of us have an old timey ring set on our.
no.
Like, there's no, which is a good. It's kind of a fun idea, but none of us do that. Like, so that's weird.
Yeah.
I
There was a
think
lot of cool
time-
little things. that
Attic and basement really showed itself this time.
We had a lot more happen than I had thought. When I
Yeah.
heard it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
especially that ghost in the living room. Right?
All right, total sheet ghost.
Total apparition. Total.
Some of my favorite photos are just wearing a sheet. You can't. I don't even have to smile in it. I just have to stand there. You don't even know what I'm doing behind. Well,
It's awesome.
no, I won't finish that sentence. But
Kinda.
I guess we should talk about the other thing that
Yeah.
happened.
Shall we talk about Newport?
Oh, there's more? There's
Oh,
more?
yes.
So here's a funny story. I wanted to go to Newport to help me with some writing that I'm doing to see these mansions in person. I was all like, we're going to go to Newport. We booked this a year ago, almost. And just to see the breakers, this giant, one of the Vanderbilt mansions, and they're palatial. They look like French chateaus. And I mean, that's what they were modeled after. So they like are, but they're in the US on the East Coast, just chilling. And they're museums now, these houses, which you can walk right in. And like we were dressing up a little, I'm like, we should probably dress nice. And he goes and gets a haircut. I'm like, we're gonna look good in Newport. Look at us getting snappy. And because I mean, look at us in t-shirts, like whatever. I'm in pajamas, it's fine. But we go to the house, and I think I have never realized that I'm so easily distractible before until this weekend. Because holy moly, someone asked me to marry them, and I said yes. And I had not a clue it was coming. And these two people in your screen here were there, and they knew the whole time. And I'm taking candid photos to everybody, like we're all in a house together.
The best part was when we walked up, you're like, you know, like you didn't expect us to be there. It was like,
Nope.
oh, look who's here.
I know, that was good.
They all played it off.
Totally normal. Yep.
Yeah,
Totally
We've
normal. They
done.
would be there.
amazing.
And you know what's good too, that I said this earlier. You got the perfect spot, because remember when we were upstairs and you were gonna do it out in that balcony and that other guy did it?
Yep.
It was perfect, because the spot you picked was 100 times better.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I liked it better. We were out by a fountain out on the side, and it's this little stone promenade looking up at this beautiful mansion.
Oh, it was awesome.
It felt right. I didn't want a bunch of people around, but I was
Yeah.
starting to feel like I can handle it. I can do it in front of people if I need to.
We'll never see those other
I had
people
no
again.
idea where to do it.
Every room in there is stunning. You could have picked any. You could have
I
picked the
know.
fountain under the stairs, and I'd have been like, wow.
I had a room picked, but it was just so packed, and we were in that line that you have to kind
Oh,
of be forced to walk along.
You have to make
Yeah.
everyone stop.
Nobody would have minded, I guess, but I don't know. I didn't want to hold up everybody.
No, it
I
was
love it.
perfect.
I love the way it went down. And thank you guys for getting the best video and being
Yeah.
part of that and surprising the absolute life out of me. Like you can see in the video the moment where it hit, where I was like, wait, you guys were here the whole time. Like, I didn't know until after you. I just give me a house to look at, and I am just gone. I'm gone. There's a part of me that's just.
Ryan got you.
It was so great.
I knew you would be easily distractible in there.
I pull over for architecture.
Maybe not. I guess I was surprised you were that easily distractible in there.
I was so stoked to see the house.
I know.
There for the house. Like, look at it. So it is just the best memory. I told him the only thing I said to him was just surprise me. Whatever you're gonna do, I don't know when, I don't care. Surprise me.
Yeah.
Y'all did.
Of course, some of you that watch the channel remember we were there for Jen and Marcel's proposal.
Right.
Off of a
We
radar.
got this one that time.
Exactly.
That was so fun. That was an endless sunset and a 360 of mountains. Both of these.
We got to go back.
Yeah.
We got to go
yeah.
back.
There's a
Hey.
whole bunch of repeats.
It's time.
Hey, that was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still
That's
not
it?
married.
Just 3 years? Oh,
Gotta go to a wedding here.
Yeah, right. Oh, marry him right on the radar base. Wouldn't that? Well, I'm part of it.
Yeah, I don't know. You want to get everybody, a mom and everybody
That's
up there,
too
and,
many people.
but we're game.
Right. You can lower people down with a rope, though. So there's always that. It's very helpful.
True.
Yeah.
Downing.
Yeah, we're forever linked with those two experiences, and thank you guys for
Yes.
indulging me. I know it wasn't the easiest weekend for you. You know.
No, that's okay. We
Thank
wouldn't have missed
you.
it for anything.
Yeah, we wouldn't have missed it.
And such good weather. My goodness. I wasn't sweltering. Thank goodness, because I'll sweat easy.
Yeah.
And it was such a nice breeze. Really saved the day as
Yep.
well.
We saved you guys from 90 degrees that day.
Oh, could you
That
imagine?
helps.
Could you imagine? Oh,
Yeah, it was perfect.
We were honored to be there. We were honored to be a part of it. So
thank you.
Yep.
guys.
you know how we feel about you.
Likewise. Absolutely.
Good.
I'm glad it worked out.
Well, yeah.
There were some tense moments leading up to it. That
I had no clue. I love
your
that.
mother almost ruined it.
she can't keep
I
secrets.
regretted telling her, but
Well, I remember saying to her, like, when we, because like we were supposed to, oh, look, Ryan and Amy are here. I said, Amy's too smart for that. She's just too smart for that.
Yeah.
She's going to know something's up. But
Yeah, like complete, just absolute.
and I assured you she's not.
no, you were
Yeah.
engrossed. Oh, you were engrossed in that house.
It's just, I just love that. I just get me into an old house, and they
It's
say
like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah, and it wasn't really that weird for us to be there. You know,
no. That's why I was like, well, they're from right next door.
I'll tell you, all three of you, something I haven't told you yet, but I grew more and more amused the more rooms we walked through, knowing what was going to happen, and she's just like completely unaware. I kind of waited and waited and waited. I'm like, Jesus, is she ever going to get it?
No,
Maybe
not a
not.
clue. No.
But that's a credit to your guys' acting skills,
Right.
too. I mean, man,
And the Oscar goes to.
so good.
Seriously,
Our giant cinema fans, so
right?
well done.
Yeah.
But we'll both always have those memories. Both of us.
Yeah.
All of us.
I
love
you
the
know,
guy.
that's the perfect thing. That's the most exciting to have that and to have that memory of how those things happen. It's just It's just
Yep.
wonderful. You know, I don't know.
Absolutely.
Newport is the way to do it. It's oh my. Let's all just go to Newport. Oh my goodness, those people get to live
Yes.
there.
Oh, we might be in Newport in October, maybe.
Yeah,
Right?
let's all say it while we're all here. Let's say it. We're going to Newport again.
Woo-hoo! Yes, we
But
are.
we're going
We should
to.
have a double wedding.
Oh my gosh. What do we
All right.
know?
You need the
Thank
Heimlich?
you, Marcel. Are you good?
Can you
Ryan said it's going to be longer than our engagement. Remember?
Right.
It was just quick done. Can you? Oh my God! Can you imagine? This is what Rose Island, and we have to park on at the harbor and take a ferry to get there, and then we have a whole island to ourselves. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
You park at Fort Adams, actually. You park
Fort
at the fort.
Fort Adams.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yep.
We get on a boat. We get on a speedboat.
Yes.
That's
It's not really a
Speedboat.
speedboat.
It's a boat that goes fast. I'm
Not a
okay. with
fishing boat
You
either.
get on a
but-
boat. It's fun.
That's
That's cool.
Oh my God! That's where we park. We went to
I
Fort
wanna be in
Adams,
the middle of the beautiful Narragansett Bay for several
and there's
days.
buildings
You're
there.
gonna love it.
Yep.
Did you guys go through every square inch of that island when you were there?
Oh yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We'll show you around.
Do you have the hot spots as well for like where activity might be?
Yeah.
over?
Yeah, but I don't think we should tell them.
Yeah.
Fine.
I think we should let them find it on their
Find it.
own.
I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah, don't take. Okay,
I like
I'm really
going
easy to
cold.
put one over on. So
No,
just
that's okay.
don't tell me, and I will never guess. I'll never know unless something happens.
But
That's
yes,
so
there is
cool.
a couple hot spots.
Yeah.
Right, because you can
Like
see
good
going
ones.
into Newport. You see, like we're going over the bridge. He's driving, hates bridges. It was kind of funny and sad, and we're real proud of him. But we saw the island with the abandoned building, and the lighthouse. I'm like, oh my God, that's where we're gonna be. That's
Yep.
we're gonna be in the middle of this whole thing with
That's
ghosts
Yeah.
Yep.
and no way off. It's like Zach Bacon's Pavali Island. Oh, it's Newport.
Nice.
It's gonna be great.
But we're gonna do it without a lot of yelling, I think. But we, I'll wear the all black. I'll always do that.
You
part.
guys are lighthouse buffs. What's up with that little tiny lighthouse on the little tiny
yeah.
island out there? Do you know about that?
Oh, I don't know. It's on the other side of the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Did you ever? You looked it up,
Yeah.
once, didn't you?
I can't remember the name of it, but it's just a little small. I think it's just a little beacon of light right there I think it's off the Pell Bridge, right? It's right.
Yeah.
It's actually the lighthouse that's on their license plates.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, we thought we saw that on there and recognized it.
Fun fact.
Yep.
One.
He's looking to see if we
Maybe he has it. Hold on. That's
Just
another.
see if he has it. We have every
kind of
Yeah, it's in the other room, I think.
out there.
Yeah, but just looking around that harbor and seeing all the different islands and being like, oh, this is where these things. Oh, this is where we'll be. Like, it's just really kind of interesting and really kind of cool. And I don't know. I'm super stoked to be spending.
I know when you go over the bridge and you see that island, like you just said, with you can see all the buildings.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh my god, they let people just be there. Yes, I love when things like that work out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a neat
I
experience.
think they're waving to ghosts.
My son. No, my son. My son just walked by. Tim's here.
Oh, that's fun. No, see, it's like having a ghost in the background.
Well, I suppose, guys, thank you for joining us here. We won't
Thanks
keep
for
you.
having us.
That was most of what we also wanted to talk about too, because that was White Hill and Newport, which just happened, which is just the best. I'm just reliving it.
Go check out their newest video. They went to an awesome
Mhm.
automobile graveyard,
Mm-hmm.
which
I gotta throw
I
comments on.
loved. Absolutely. I love
Oh,
digging
yeah.
through old cars and looking at them. That
Yeah.
Oldsmobile is amazing.
Those poor things. I just want to
Uh-oh,
save
did
every
they
car.
freeze?
I think they might have frozen. Well, it's a nice screenshot of them, so that's
Exactly.
good. Oh,
Oh, there we are.
Here they are. They're
came
back.
back. We had a
They're
good
back.
screenshot of you guys.
We're back.
Oh, the
went-
internet's a weird
They
thing.
went to the
Yeah, that's
upside
okay.
down for a minute.
Oh, the upside down. Yeah, right. We're obsessed right now with Stranger Things, having finished it an hour ago,
Yeah.
literally. Well, glad you guys could be here. Thank you for
Here we
coming.
are.
Yes.
I'm going to show this real quick.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready.
That's what we're going to be.
Oh my God,
Oh,
it's a whole
yeah.
painting. Oh, look at it. We
Oh,
get to
sweet.
be in that. That's crazy. Isn't that lovely? That's a picture you guys took, I'm guessing.
No, we bought it.
No? Oh, well, that's the easier way.
Yeah.
We're
I
a little
love it.
to that
Hey,
place.
wait.
Little.
It's gonna be fun. Everyone has to wait until October for that, and then we take forever to make videos. So you're gonna wait until November for that. No, we'll buy it.
It'll be worth the wait.
It will be worth the wait.
I'm so stoked. I keep saying that. It's gonna be fantastic.
Absolutely.
Good times.
Good.
All right, we'll let you guys go it back
Okay.
to life. I don't know, late dinner, dessert. Have some dessert. Have some more coffee.
Ooh, hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Cheers, friends.
Yes.
I do like it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And congratulations to you guys once
Yeah.
Thank
again.
you, guys.
Thank you guys.
Love ya.
Yes,
Love
we
Love
do.
you too.
Very much. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, how do you get out of this?
I don't know. You want me to just kick
Never
you off?
figure
I'll
it
kick you off. Well, I could
Oh,
ban them from
there
the
we go.
studio. I don't want to do that. If I
No,
click on the
don't
wrong
ban them
thing,
from the studio.
we ruin this whole thing.
All
Oh man,
right.
thank you guys for all the congratulations and everything.
Yes,
that's how
thank you.
it went down. That's how it happened. But other things did happen on our weekend in Connecticut because I am the kind of person that tries to pack everything into 2 days if possible. It's ridiculous, but it's not that far from us. What were we? 3 hours from 2.5, 3.
Yeah, it's not bad.
2.5 from like everything in there. And so we took a road trip over to see some things on the way out. And one of the that was Connecticut.
Yeah.
Rhode Island was Fort Adams. We did that the next day after going to the Breakers and being on Bellevue
Oh,
Avenue where
Leslie's
all of
leaving.
those beautiful houses are. Or
Goodbye,
she's saying
Leslie.
goodbye to them. I don't know.
Oh,
You can also read them all right there.
yeah, I know. I'm kind of just
Keeping track.
routine.
He's the comment guy. But we ended up going to Fort Adams and not doing a guided tour, but the walk around by yourself tour so that we could take our phones and film some things, and we want to be able to bring that to our channel. And on the way back from a weekend before that, we visited a place called Seaside Sanatorium, and I keep being completely obsessed with posting those photos on Instagram because we got there. We got to see it twice, in the afternoon before we checked into our hotel. And then in the morning, we went back so that we could get some more daylight and have my phone charged to use our drone, which is named McFly. So we got McFly up in the air, but what was so cool about that morning was it was all foggy off of the ocean. To see abandoned asylum buildings kinda. It was a mental health facility for a while, along with geriatric and TB. So to see these beautiful historic buildings, all in the fog, was just unbelievable. And I'd never been there. You'd never been there. We'd just seen photos.
Yeah. Yeah, that morning was crazy.
I'm so upset. And people
we were
say
going
they
to film
see
it
ghosts.
the night before at the end of the day, but the drone was dead or something, or
My
the
phone
phone
was dead.
and we couldn't plug into the drone. So it
We
all
need
worked out. We went back in the morning and all that fog was there. I'm still not sure if the drone is okay from that.
We haven't
because
tried it since that.
We had some weird stuff happen, like it wouldn't land. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna end up losing it like behind a fence, and we were gonna have to.
Completely sopping wet. So I learned flying in heavy fog at the coast may not be good for your drone.
It's a little condensation-y.
Damn, the footage was amazing.
It just looks so cool. So we're so lucky the weather was like, let's just give you spooky Silent Hill vibes. Go to town. And I was like, just send it up.
That'll be the next video that's coming your way soon.
Yeah, that's almost put together.
We're really proud of that trip. If you guys watch the Eerie, New England series, this is the next one.
Yes.
This is Eerie, Connecticut.
Creepy Connecticut. It's got to have alliteration.
Oh my goodness.
What am I going to title it? Something else. Come on. Creepy Connecticut.
Put Demons of Connecticut.
People have already done that.
Clickbait time.
It's been played out. Someone's probably used
Demons.
that. Oh my, and I don't want to tell them, there's no demons in it, but I don't want to tell them the side quest that we did within the quest.
No,
there's a lot in this
more
video.
Stuff going on.
We found some surprise things and got that all on film, and there's just so much weird and so many. There's multiple surprises. There's side quests in our quest.
That journey.
There's a lot of that journey
going on.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited for that.
But that video will be coming your way soon. The finishing touches are going on it. So
I have to narrate is what it comes down to.
It's gonna be fun.
I've got to write it out. What else has happened? I have an article coming out in Haunted Magazine again, and they make such a beautiful magazine. I swear to God, these guys are killing me. Everything, you don't even need to tell them how you want it laid out. Just words, any photos you want, and they make it look so gorgeous. And the only hint I'm allowed to tell you is that it's about taking tragedy out of the paranormal and maybe reevaluating how we approach it and how we make, from point A to point B or A to Z with something awful happened. So this is how a haunting occurred. What if we just took that A part out and approached it from X?
Why can't something awesome happen and then a haunting happens?
Why is it always got to be the dark side? But that's what I talk about in it, and that's coming out.
Should be good.
You can pre-order it right now. And after we have this video done, this live stream ends, I'll make sure all the descriptions and have the links to pre-order Haunted Magazine, to our White Hill videos. And remember, you can always become a member on our YouTube channel, because if you buy any of our merch, it goes to World Central Kitchen to help people getting the heck out of Ukraine and getting food. So,
and I'll tell you this much.
Still on.
I'm not going to tell you where we're going next, but where we're going next and what the resulting video is going to be, it will likely be the creepiest thing you've ever seen on this channel. I guarantee you. We're doing something crazy that we've never done before. And I'm
a little nervous.
know if anyone else has, maybe, probably, but not that I've seen in a long time. So we're gonna be pushing the boundaries of what we can handle, and we're gonna be doing it for you guys and for ourselves, because it's just something that needs to happen. So I'm not gonna tell you where it is. We're gonna keep that one under wraps here, but that's happening mid-June. So and then I may revisit some old haunts from my Wisconsin days. I've told you guys quite a bit about Wisconsin, and this isn't what I was just talking about. This is something else. I'm going back there in a few weeks for the first time in a while and gonna show Amy where some of my creepiest experiences took place.
I'm gonna try to reenact them.
Oh geez, we're not gonna. Well, maybe we will. I can't control her, guys.
Sometimes I have ideas.
But anyways, we're going to. I'm gonna show her some of these
It's like
places that I've spoken about. I'm gonna take her to where the ghost woman without a face
That's what I want to try to
happened.
just walk.
So we'll share that with you too, and I can back up some of that. Well, I can't back it up unless she shows up, but I'll show you where it happened.
Right, and if she shows up again, I might.
All of us. We'll link that with that other video, and there you go. So that's also coming.
We're doing Wisconsin.
And
Dun,
then
dun, dun.
in about 6 weeks or so, we ship off to
A ship.
in the ocean and do England, France, and Spain. So I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know either, but we're going to try to
Can't
vlog.
promise you any content that's going to be
like a straight up investigation
We don't
by
know.
any means, but we can definitely vlog our way through some of the most awesome things that we see.
Yeah. Oh, we got a new member.
Hey, all right, welcome.
Sweet.
Welcome to the fun zone. We do have behind the scenes videos, and
Need
they're
a
waiting for
confetti
you.
gun.
Oh no, confetti! Shit,
I'm going to get a
Shoot.
confetti gun for.
one of those poppers that we can
Yes.
just right at the
Yep.
camera, like, hey, you can send one through the mat. No, we don't want to do that, but no. So we're doing the big trip, and that's why we don't have a giant amount of places booked.
Yeah.
And we're experimenting very specifically in what we do as we go through the year. So we're trying to utilize
We're still
our
plenty,
time
though. We have
in certain
another
ways.
crazy thing where we plan on doing locally.
and we still have to
I'm
get to
not going to
that.
say too much about, but that one, the title will sound like clickbait, but it's not because we did it.
Yeah, that's all. All right, nothing's
I can't wait
too
for that
clickbaity.
one. We try not to clickbait the stuff. You guys that know us know we don't do that.
I put
really.
capitals in our titles,
Like,
you know,
this is
to
what-
see if it
This
helps.
is what it is, you know.
I don't know.
There's a point where integrity and trying to have some success on this platform meet, and we try to like not make them bump heads.
Yeah,
Try
the
to
line can be blurry.
bring them together in a way that makes us not seem like this is what we're doing this for, because we're also doing it to learn and experience.
To do it.
And boy, we sure do appreciate all you guys, though. Everybody that's collabed with us.
Yeah.
I see a lot of who's left in here are fellow
I see it
collabers,
on
and
both.
we appreciate all you guys and can't wait for the next one with all of you.
I think we should rebat at
Oh yeah,
OSR, and also I think we should get group T-shirts.
yeah, we can look like a rock band together.
Well, then we can take one of those quintessential pictures where everyone's like, "What's up?" Sometimes I just do it for fun, like outside Whitehill. I had him and Marcel stand there, like, "All right, ghost hunter shot. Get ready. You gotta
Exactly.
hold your
Marcel
muscles
and I
out."
had a good one at Whitehill.
It was great.
together.
It was great. It turns out wonderful. Look like you own the
But-
place. Why not? Take a picture.
Yeah.
You're fun and proud. Just do it. Who cares?
I'm really excited for what I told you earlier about what Amy and I are doing in just a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, it's coming up
It's
literally like 2 weeks.
going to be creepy. It is going to be the most extreme thing we've done yet on this channel.
We're gonna have all our cameras on. We're
And
gonna
I
try
don't
our
know
best.
how I feel about it, really. I'm gonna do my best to. I can tell you one thing. There's gonna be multiple hours of alone time. That's all I can tell you.
I'm gonna be rambling so much, but if I
Yeah.
get nervous, I just start talking, and then I talk louder, and then I talk faster.
Gonna be. Whew,
That's my
that
secret.
pic was dope. Yes, I just said dope.
It was so
I say it all the
dope.
time.
Right.
It's super dope. Oh yeah, that's
Rad,
dope.
man. That is a keen photo, bro.
Yeah.
Capital, yes. I could keep going. What else we got? We're at
Yeah.
7:54. We said we're going to do this for an hour. We're going to talk about Newport.
Yep.
Hey, let's just look at it
Any
up close.
questions? I don't care what it's about. Tell us about your day. Tell us about your day, everybody. What's going on?
Well, there's other
How you
things
doing?
in the world that are happening.
I don't like those things.
No. And that's kind of
You
why
made
we
the camera blurry when you covered it up.
if you stop moving, it'll get you. And
No, not better.
that's fine.
Very rad. Very dope. Yep.
It's good times. We
Got
have
a rebat. I can do it without the bats, Chris.
you got to wear one of
How
those
about
hats
you?
that covers your head. As far as
We
other
can go
places,
in the dead of winter.
yeah. As far as other places that we are going, there's a ghouls trip in November, so I'm gonna go back to the Lizzie Borden house with a bunch of ladies who are all are female identifying people who are all contributors to the feminine macabre. There's volume 3 that just came out. If you don't have these books, do yourself a read, do yourself a Google, and then do yourself a read. So there's a trip going to Lizzie Borden for a night. And I'm interested about it because that building just got a new owner, and
Yep.
I don't know how the evening is going to play out. We got to be there last spring, and I liked it. I don't love being in a ton of different people who I don't know, and there's a lot of unexpected situations, and I don't always like the way that might detract from how we experience a house, especially if we're trying to make content out of it. It can just feel kind of awkward, or you just kind of try to do your best and have the best experience you can in any of those types of situations where there's a ton of people. But I didn't mind it. I liked it. I liked being able to try different things in that house with different people. So
Yeah, it was all right.
I'm glad for that.
Good times.
What else we have in the end of the year? Oh, we're going camping. No one cares about that. Shit. we're going camping. There's ghost stories up at the lake where we're going. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Like there's really creepy stuff. It's Lake George.
Yes, a lot has happened there.
So I mean, everywhere we go, we try to sneak in some spooky stuff. It's kind
We're
of
working on plans for next year as well.
Yeah.
So next year it's going to be more back to business as usual. I
mhm,
mean, we had to do this trip to Europe. It was
a great
too
opportunity.
enticing to be able to see all those places at once, and that ate up a lot of our available time. So
Yeah.
but next year is going to be a little different. So, well, more of the same.
All right, it's going to be
But
more
different.
paranormal, but we're
Different
going to
than
different
this.
places.
Oh, finally, the camera came back. There
Oh,
we go.
good.
Hi.
Hello. But as far as let us know if you want to do some camping in the bridge. Well, we keep saying it's right there. It's like 40 minutes away. The
We would love to.
We'll go. Yes.
That's actually how Amy and I kind of met. She invited me out here to do that.
Oh yeah, because I really wanted to go there.
When we
Like
first met, and we didn't
a while
do that.
ago.
We did something else, Captain Grant's.
Yep.
And we were also, I wanted to say this on the live stream.
Oh,
back to the engagement stuff and everything that happened. Basically, our entire relationship, one aspect of it is this channel, and it goes all the way back to the beginning. So Captain Grant's is the first one we did together, and you guys can kind of watch it go over the years.
I love that.
So can we. That's
I
kind of
do.
a cool
watch that.
thing about being present on a platform like this, that we can look back at how
You look back at your
dumb we
life
look.
that way. I'm sure Jen and Marcel do that. Chris,
Yep.
everybody who makes content can look at that and say, "Oh my gosh, I love." Like if you don't watch back your own videos and go, "Oh my god, I remember that." Like I watch the Radar Base now and again because I'm like, "Damn, that was a good time," and you relive that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like it's worth it. Yeah, we have to do all sorts of more camping now that we can all go camping and just live and enjoy. And we have to book those campsites really early in the year.
Get out here, Chris.
Yeah, come out here and go camping.
Come see New York.
Just drive a little farther east.
Yeah.
Driving. That's my
Make
driving
a little
thing.
time and come on up here. We all got you.
Yeah, but
We'll take care of you.
there's a lot in the works that we're already thinking about. If you don't think I don't make lists, I have lists for 2023's most important things to focus on. Like it's a literal. I could find it. It's probably on my desk. But
Don't find it.
we have all sorts of things in the works.
Fine.
We have Rose Island in the fall, in the October spooky season with J&M. So there's lots to happen. There's lots that did just happen. We're just thankful that people are here and want to experience spooky, strange stuff through our lens with us and like it and talk about it and get weird about it. And just, you never know what kind of weird stuff could happen.
Well.
And we all like that. And we're all curious.
Gundella might be calling our names.
Time to go learn how to do a love spell. Where you put
Or
something in
any
someone's
spell.
food. Well, that's one specifically.
How to cast a spell. Oh.
Yeah.
That's very cool. How to make a man love you. What did you do?
End of
How to
stream.
make
End
a
of stream.
woman love you.
What did you do?
Oh,
You said you'd never heard of this
I gave
before.
you a ring.
There's that. I like it a lot.
All right, guys.
This is about the end.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for being here. We're gonna gonna cut this stream now, I guess. Stay weird. That's the one thing. If you want to pick up this dope album, you can also find. I don't know if it's digital in any way. I think you can hear also interviews.
Maybe.
Here's the other place where you can find out about Gandela on Weird Lectures, the YouTube channel, which is John Tenney's. You can also go to weirdlectures.com and find his content. He has the interview, one of the old interview with a witch, I think it's called, with her, and you can just learn about her and hear how she speaks about her work and her magic, and it's a nice intro. And then you can check that out if you want. You can also listen to What's Up Weirdo podcast. You can subscribe to J&M, Stanton's Journeys, Phantasma House, everybody who was in here, and stay away from bats.
Check out J&M's new video. They just put up. It's pretty great.
I'm gonna do some more catching up. Everybody,
I got to comment on that and be a pal.
Be a pal.
So I also got to ice my thumb. I may or may not have dislocated my wrist.
He thinks he's not
today.
clumsy. It's so
I'm
funny.
not clumsy.
He thinks he's not accident prone. Should we go over the ankles? I won't make you go over the ankles.
No. All right. Let's get out of here.
All right. It's been Amy and
See you
Ryan,
guys
full
later.
dark. Hey, our ghost went out. It must be paranormal.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
my God.
ending this now.
Thought it got dark.
Dun,
Bye.
dun, dun.